Yeah, right from the start. I threatened Brandon in the alley and Jason stopped me. You have that on video. He brought me back to his place. I got mad and I left and I went back to Voss.
Michael, just stop.
No, I knew Brandon would show up eventually. Right, so I waited for him. I already had a gun on me, and Abby was nowhere near the club. She had no idea what was going on. Then he showed up, and I shot him in the head twice.
Michael, stop lying.
This is obviously a false confession.
No, it sounds pretty credible to me. This is your last chance. A confession from you will trump his any day of the week. Michael was gonna shoot Brandon, so you took care of it for him. You protected him then, so protect him now by confessing. Let the kid spend the night with his girlfriend, not the late Buster Penton.
Right, you can't just keep pushing until you get the confession you want.
Listen, Michael, I did not kill Brandon. You don't have to protect me.
I'm not gonna let them lock you up.
Diane's on her way. Just wait for her.
No good, Diane.
Okay, look, you don't get it. We have a solid eyewitness, okay? This guy was a regular at the club. He saw Abby shoot Brandon. That's how he recognized her.
So how is a guy who goes to a strip club a solid witness? He's probably drunk or somebody paid him off.
Abby, because of the abuse, the DA's probably going to want to cut a deal with you.
She doesn't need a deal. She didn't do anything.
Okay, just calm down. Let's go.
No, dude, you can go if you want. There's no way I'm leaving Abby alone. Yeah, Abby.
I'd like to speak to her first, if that's possible.
Look, Jason, she didn't kill Brandon. You have to help her. But just promise her that we'll get her out of here.
I'm going to do what I can.
Okay, look, last time I checked, neither one of you is an attorney, okay? You have no right to go and talk to her. How many rules am I supposed to bend tonight,
I'm asking
Michael?
you, as my brother, just please.
What, the brother who just punched me in the face?
Dante, please, just let us see Abby.
Fine. You owe me. Ron, can you come out here for a minute?
Someone inspired to confess?
Jason,
You're not gonna let him go talk.
don't make me regret this, okay, please? Michael said you like these.
Thanks.
Thank you for getting my brother out of here.
I only want what's best for Michael.
I know. I meant what I said before about you being great for my brother. Look. You were brave to file charges against Brandon, and I know it must have been tough with that lawyer, Angela Dwyer, threatening to provoke him on the stand and getting Brandon out on bail.
It was.
I'm afraid for my brother.
So am I.
And we both probably do whatever it takes to keep him from going back to Pentonville, right? My brother's invested in you, Abby. That's one of the reasons why I want to help.
What's happening between me and Michael is not one-sided. He saved my life, too.
You're not going to talk to me, right? Oh, I just hope to God he didn't say anything to Jason and he's out there right now putting together a cover-up, because that would be the worst thing you could do. You know, you could get out of this pretty easily with a plea bargain. Diane Miller's going to put together a deal that is better than most. The best thing for Michael is to resolve this as soon as possible.
I hate Brandon. And I should have never dropped those charges. But I didn't kill him. And no amount of lattes or family small talk or you acting like you actually give a damn is gonna make me say I did.
The things were black and white, right or wrong. And then I found out Sonny was my father and Michael was my brother. I will always protect Michael, even though he doesn't always make it easy. But at the same time, I'm a cop, Abby, and I really have to find out what happened here.
I didn't do it. Neither did Michael.
I understand you don't trust this system, but if you killed Brandon, you had good reason. There was a pattern of violence. You were fearing for your life.
Come on, detective. I dropped the charges. Had no restraining order, didn't follow through with any of my prior attacks. You told me this all yourself. A good prosecutor can easily make it look like I set Brandon up. That would mean premeditated murder. I could spend the rest of my life in prison. I don't know what's really going on here. But if you care about Michael as much as you say you do, then you will stop harassing me and you will start trying to find out.
All right, let's assume that you're right. It was a setup. Let's assume that you and Michael and Jason had nothing to do with it. Who would want to make it look like you did?
You have